Welcome to Everything Currency. This is a show where we talk about everything crypto and mo. I'm your host Jay, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about Bitcoins and a little bit about altcoins, of course, and about how I'm feeling about this altcoin market and how I'm going to possibly limit my exposure to altcoins just in case there is a dip, because as you guys know, if Bitcoin dips, then the altcoins dip pretty damn hard. They dip like harder than Bitcoin, so we'll see what's going on. I want to show you guys this chart that I'm looking at with Bitcoin. Overall, in the long term, it still looks very bullish on Bitcoin, but the global markets, if you can look at this article right here saying that all the global markets are correlated and there's some worries coming. The Asian stock market's looking down, the currencies are hitting, US dollars hitting an all-time low. It might bounce. The S&P 500 is down point whatever percent. So there's not much good news going on, and usually that gets people a little bit worried, a little bit into the FUD arena and stuff like that. As far as cryptocurrency goes, though, there's a lot of bullish things happening, but as we know, like, we're kind of subject to whatever happens in the global market, because if everyone's scared, then everyone's scared, and if everything is going down, then everything's going down. So looking at the Bitcoin chart, so this is the weekly Bitcoin chart right here. So I put Bitcoin retest confirms bull run, but the global market's looking bad. I guess we'll have to see if Bitcoin will decouple. So right here is where the Bitcoin, if something happens like a big crash, this is where we're going to see if Bitcoin's really a hedge against all that, because you can see this trend line has been going on for weeks and weeks, all the way back here until 2017 since the top, and it's been coming down. We hit above it and it came back down and bounced off of it with a little wick right there. You know, this line is not drawn precisely, but bounced off of it, and now it's going back up. You can see it's above the moving averages that I have here, and which is a 13 and a 34, and the 200 EMA is not even showing up. It's probably way down here somewhere, or let me reset the chart. I don't know, the 200 is not showing up. So right here, I think the lowest that we can close this month is at 9,400 in my opinion, because everyone says that September is kind of a bullish month for Bitcoin and cryptocurrency and markets in general. So if it goes down, then it, like I said, I don't want it to see it go below 9,400, because that's where all this trading is right here, and then this is where the resistance was before, and then it became support. And you could even, like, I'm being generous putting it right in the middle here, but you can move it up if you want to and say it's right here at 10.2. Really, but it's like the very lowest 8,600, and then under that the next would be 66. So I don't want it to go below here where all this trading was, right here where it bounced here before, and it kept going right here, and then it bounced right here before. So hopefully it bounces off this if it comes down. The cool thing is it's above these moving averages. It's kind of steep though, and there's looking like there's some type of, down here on the MACD, it almost wants to curve down. The momentum has been going down for a while, but it's the weekend, so the volume's low. We'll see what happens tomorrow morning when things start opening up. Going back to the markets, you can see that they're kind of looking like they may be on the greener side tomorrow. Well, it's kind of 50-50. S&P's, you know, futures a little bit up. So we'll see how that goes tomorrow with that. So with that being said, I'm limiting my altcoin exposure. I'm gonna have stop loss. I've been having stop losses in place. I told you guys that before. I got stopped out of a lot of coins that I liked, and they're still going lower, so I'm looking at picking them up at a lower price. Some of those are JRT. Also, there was some FUD with AKRO and Adele. There was something going around about how maybe they might be getting rid of one of the tokens, getting rid of the Adele token, and the price totally tanked for Adele. It was up a lot, to where it's at right now, and you can see it's 65 cents. So you can see the price totally tanked from right here. It was 79 cents, or wait, this is the 24 hour, let's go to 7 day. Right here it was $1.99, and even before this it was at $2.99, and at the top when it came out it was $7. But it was around $3 for a while, and then it was around $2, but it totally tanked when there are some rumors coming about that somebody mentioned something in the Discord group about they might get rid of one of the tokens, and people totally panicked and started dumping their Adele token. And so if you're wondering what happened to the price of that, that's what happened to the price of that. It was a total market panic. People just panic, and that's what happens in markets. So that's why I say these markets are risky. You have to always be aware, have a stop loss in place. If you see the price going down like that, maybe think about getting out and getting back in at a different time or something like that. You don't really want to ride this price from $2 to 65 cents. It's just not fun. And on top of that, let's get into that a little bit. So Acropolis is a product, Delphi, where the Adele token comes from, is a product that you receive from staking Adele on this platform. So let me connect my MetaMask. I don't have any Adele in this wallet, but right here you can stake your coins, and it's going to give you Adele coins, right? And they specifically tell you, use at your own risk. That's one thing that should be, hey, let me make sure I want to get into this before I just throw money in here. And two, they tell you a bunch of times that these tokens, these governance tokens that you get for staking on these pools have no intrinsic value. All the value on these tokens is pure speculation. So when the price dumps like that, it has nothing to do with the team. It's all pure speculation. You're taking a huge risk. And if people speculate that price is going to be crazy, then that's where you get the gains at. But if it doesn't work out, that's where you get negative 92% in the last 18 days. You get what I'm saying? So be aware of that when you're buying any tokens that are given as a reward, such as sushi. That's another one where, YFI, that's another one. Uni even, looking at the price of Uni, yeah, it's going up. People are trading it. People are speculating on it. But in reality, it doesn't have, they tell you, it doesn't have an intrinsic value. It's just for you to use as governance token, voting and all that. But since people speculate on it, it creates a secondary market, and you have to be aware of that if you're going to be holding on to these tokens. So I don't think anything's wrong with that. If they want to get rid of one of the tokens and they want to say, hey, we're going to use AKRO for governance, or we're going to use Adele for governance, gotta figure that out. Move it around. That's why right now, just limiting the exposure. So this is Uni. You can see the price is going up a little bit at this moment. They got a bullish cross on the MACD going to the 4-hour, which is what I like to trade on. There's not much information on here as of yet because the coin is still so new. But on the 4 hour is still below the 13 moving average. So we'll keep keeping an eye on this. Volume is dying on the price going up, so that doesn't look too good. But on the 1 hour, it's picking up a little bit, so we'll see how that goes. So what I'm gonna do is, like I said, even with Uni, limiting altcoin exposure. If it gets below this line, this is where I'm out. So these are free tokens, so I'm taking a little bit more risk. I don't really care. If it dips a little bit lower, that's fine. And like I said, I'm just gonna sell them and then take the DAI and then put them on the unit, to farm them on Uniswap anyway, and then just get more Uniswap, and I'll have a stable coin on top of that. So I'll lock in the value, and then I'll start collecting more Uniswap on top of that. And with the other tokens, DOS, I have those liquidity mining. There's a bunch of coins that I have liquidity mining or staking. I'm just going to leave those alone. I guess I got to take the loss, because it is what it is. But there's other coins that I'm holding that I'm going to have to pull out and wait to see what happens with the market in order to pull back in. The reason why also is the altcoin dominance chart is not looking very pretty to me. Whoa. It actually just took a dump. Oh no, this is a 30-minute. Yeah, it took a dump on the 30-minute. Going to the hour. Took a dump on the hour. Where we at on the daily? Oh, BTC dominance is going down. It got rejected. Never mind. You see? This is how fast things happen in the crypto market. Can't even make a video about it because I had this video planned out and it got rejected. Wonderful. We'll see what happens when this daily candle closes. This keeps getting rejected. This is beautiful for me, in my opinion. We have a falling broadening wedge, but it could still pop above this line, and then, you know, we still be out of luck. So what I was thinking is that the price was gonna, Bitcoin dominance was coming above this line, and we were gonna have some trouble for these altcoins. But if this drops down and tries to come, let me see, let me get the candle bodies because that's what I'm using on the top. You want to keep it the same, you know. So falling broadening wedge, I believe that's what that's called. All my TA people, let me know if I'm correct. We're getting rejected on this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful line right here. Yeah. So actually, I'm gonna keep an eye on my altcoins. This is why, dang man, everything moves so fast in crypto. So I promised you guys a live stream the other day. I couldn't get it going, so we're doing a live stream tonight. Again at 8 o'clock. Tune in for that. I don't know if this video is even going to be out in time for that, but like and subscribe, turn on post notifications, join the Telegram group. It's free for 10 more days. Of course, this is going to be the last time I extend it. Everybody who's in there as of right now, you won't have to pay. If you get in before a certain time, you won't have to pay ever. But after that, I'm gonna have to charge people in there because it's just way too dope to have a bunch of shills and crap going on in that group. Yeah, until next time, peace.